Okay, welcome to another episode in the saga of the pump car. I think we may have actually finally gotten this thing running right. So, not really sure where we left off on some of these videos, but we had a lot of problems this past week with getting the car to run the correct way. There was issues with the control board, and it would just cycle through very quick. It wouldn't auto reverse. There was a lot of things in there. We did some enhancements to the code, and while that helped, it didn't alleviate the problem. What eventually ended up doing was I just increased the size of some of the wires going to the motor and the power distribution, and that seemed to have corrected it for now. So this is the inside of the car. Obviously we have our motor and our drivetrain. This module operates the LED lights that are on the side of the car. These are two PWMs. One goes to this motor. This motor through the crank and the aluminum shaft will operate the actual handles, pump handles. Okay, this PWM sends the power to the motor, and in essence we knock that down from 12 volts, which is coming off our rails, down to I don't know, maybe about 4.5 to 5. Not sure. We haven't really set it up on a track to get a good speed, but it actually alleviated another problem that we were having, in that the control board was acting up, because when the motor would kick in, it would draw so much that it just kind of blew the whole program out of whack. So by dropping down the voltage via the PWM, I think we've solved that problem. So this is these are just powers in from the rails and distribution to the board. This is a jumper. This goes to the PWMs. So on the board, what we've done is kind of revamp this a little bit. I may have shown you this before, but we have a single pole, single throw relay that provides the power to the motor, and a double pole, double throw relay, which is going to change direction. Of course, again, we have our pickaxe configuration over here, our voltage regulator, 5-volt voltage regulator here with a couple of caps on there to smooth it out, LED here to show that we got power. That was a little something for me. And then our wireless relay. So that's where that's at. So let's see if we can test this thing. Okay, are you ready? Let's together we're going to see whether this thing is going to work or not. Now again, in the past 2 weeks I've had a lot of issues with the unit not firing up, false firing, non-reversing. There's a lot of different things. Again, I think the issue was, for the most part, the lack of a PWM, which brought the current down to a manageable state for that motor. Didn't pull down the 12 volts too much to the whole unit, which just made the whole thing go crazy, and larger gauge wiring in there too. So let's go. Ready? So our guest comes up, hits the button. So far so good. And as the trolley advances down the track, it comes across the magnet, stops, reverses, comes down the track, hits the sensor on the other side of the track, stops the unit. Voila! Kids, I think we have a winner.